Today is Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of people are saying Happy Thanksgiving to you, but it may be the day you just want over with. So, giving thanks isn't so easy in grief. And when you're getting lost in your feelings, it's hard to do the thing that will change all things. And I'm talking about being God's Word. Today, I want you to know that you are not alone and that you are loved. Just sit back and listen as I read God's Word and a few quotes to help you through this day. God is still good, and He still has a purpose for your life.
Hey, friend. Welcome to the Grief to Great Day podcast. Do you feel like you're going crazy? Is the shower the only place for you to really cry? Are you surrounded by people, but you still feel all alone? Do you want to be the you were before your loved one died, but you have no idea how to get there? I'm Steph Cabanis, Southern by choice, wife, turtle triathlete, Jesus follower, and fellow traveler in the journey of grief. I too struggled to breathe, questioned God and my faith, and thought I would never be happy again. But God took my brokenness and He turned it into a breakthrough. So if you're ready to understand how to navigate grief, lean into your faith and take just one step towards healing, then bring your ugly cry, get into a comfortable place, even if that's your bed right now, and let the healing begin. Girl, there's hope for your future.
Come on in the house and join me on that couch. Y'all, we're going into the Word today. I'm Steph, and this is Grief to Great Day, the Thanksgiving edition. Thank you for being here. I hope you feel welcomed and heard through this podcast and are given hope through the verses I'm going to read. Still saying hello to everyone in Egypt, our spotlight country, and California, who is still just rocking it with the most downloads. This is just a reminder that whatever country or state you're in, physically or emotionally, you're not alone as you walk through this thing called grief. Theodore Roosevelt said that courage is not having the strength to go on, it's going on when you don't have the strength. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Psalms 121, 1 through 2. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Matthew 11:28 through 30. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Not everyone is going to understand what you're going through, so it may seem unhelpful or even hurtful to you right now, especially on a holiday. Forgive them quickly because you have enough to deal with. Revelations 21:4 says, He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, sadness, crying, or pain. All the old ways are gone. Helen Keller said, We bereaved are not alone. We belong to the largest company in all the world, the company of those who have known suffering. Matthew 5:4 says, Blessed are they who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Psalm 56:9. My enemies will retreat when I call to you for help. This I know. God is on my side. God is on your side. Isaiah 40:29. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not anxiously look about, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Surely I will help you. Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Job 11:18. You will feel safe because there is hope. John 11:33. When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews who came with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and was troubled. Nehemiah 8:10. Do not sorrow, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Luke 6:21. Blessed are you who weep now, for you will laugh. If you can't fly right now, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King. Psalm 62:5. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope, it comes from Him. Psalm 119:50. This is my comfort in my affliction, that your promises give me life. Psalm 21. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. May the name of God of Jacob protect you. Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you, God, you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Can you tell that Psalms is a really good book for you to be in when you are in grief? Psalm 18:2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation. They are my stronghold. Psalm 56:8. You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book. That's how much He cares about you. I would have lost my head unless I had believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. That was Psalm 27:13. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. You can get through this. You are loved. You are strong. And you don't have to believe it or feel it. All you have to do is trust what God says about you. In Psalms 73:23, he says, Yet I am always with you. I hold you by my right hand. Psalm 3:3 through 4. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and He answers me from His holy mountain. Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength and ever present help in trouble. See, strength isn't about how much you can handle before you break, it's about how much you can handle after you break. Psalm 61:2. From the end of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And lastly, Psalm 59:16. But I will sing of your strength. In the morning I will sing of your love, for you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble. Today is Thanksgiving. You knew you weren't going to make it through this episode without some journey works, but it's just one thing to do. See, it's easy to become disillusioned with the circumstances of our lives compared to others, especially today. But in the presence of God, He gives us a deeper peace and joy that transcends it all. Francis Chan said that. So today, on Thanksgiving, write down 3 things you are grateful for, even though you're hurting today. Other ways to help you move forward, if you haven't already joined the private Facebook group, you guys, I'm telling you, they are an amazing group of faith-filled women who are walking out the same hard journey as you. And the love and support that you can get from each other is really, it's important. You can also purchase the What to Do After the Loss of a Loved One workshop because this is the perfect time to take the workshop. Now, it's not a one-day workshop. It's broken into 4 sections like a mini support program to give you direction and action steps to take. This is what you need in the first year or if you feel stuck because it's going to help you distance yourself from the happiness of other people's holidays while helping strengthen you for the next ones. If you don't have a church home, visit my church, opendoorchurch.com, and you know that links to everything you need are in the show notes. And today, give thanks. Write 3 things down that you are still thankful for, something that has happened in the last week that was a blessing, because there are always good things happening. You have to look for them sometimes, especially when you're hurting so bad. But don't forget you're not alone. God is still in control. He is still good, and He has plans for your future. So keep on coming back to the house, keep sitting on that couch, and keep taking these steps. I don't care what they look like, just keep taking these steps towards your healing. Thank you for being here today, for showing up. If this podcast has given you hope, encouragement, or helped you in any way, share it with a friend, either in a text or on your social platforms. Also, please subscribe, rate, and leave a written review on iTunes. It's a huge blessing for me to know that you're out there. Lastly, and this is important, you are not alone. Connect with me on the Grief to Great Day website, the link is below, and sign up for our free newsletters. I want to be able to pray for you by name. Remember, grief isn't something you're going to get over, but a great day is something you can get to.